Hi there. You're starting for 10?
Oh no, I thought you were going to start.
Oh, I thought you were going to interview me.
I just thought you normally go off on your own and don't need
do
anything
I?
from me, so I thought I'd leave you to it as you
I'll
started.
go then.
I just thought it might be nice to say how you are on day 7.
Yes,
After a
yes.
week.
It's a where are we? 11:15. A week ago, I was probably just coming out of surgery and might have been coming round. I'm not quite sure what time I got back to my room.
12:30, I think they said.
Was it 12:30?
I think.
I think partly. I mean, I can remember them trying to wake me up in recovery, and I didn't want to wake up. I wanted to carry on being asleep, but whatever. And given that I have sleep apnea, I think they probably
Keen for you to be awake.
wanted me to get back to the room and back on my positive air pressure machine.
Which they left on the bed and didn't plug in.
Well, I probably took it down there, didn't I?
But they brought you back up, and when I came at 2, your machine hadn't been plugged in. It was still laying up on the bed, all wrapped up.
Oh well, perhaps they didn't notice. So it's. I mean, I was still surprised at how rapidly I was discharged, because if the surgery was on Monday, Monday afternoon, Dr. Losson came to visit with his acolyte, whoever she was, and said, "You can go home tomorrow," in French, which is a bit of a surprise. I was keen to get home. The bit that always bothered me was how long I stayed in hospital, but I was keen to get home. But I went along with it. So Tuesday morning, I had physio came in the morning, I think, yes. So he applied there's a machine they put under your leg, and they strap your leg to it and your foot and on the bed, and it electrically bends your knee. I mean, they do it very carefully before they set it off to get a bend that you can cope with, and then set it off, and they leave you with that for an hour, which was good. I've had that before, and it's good. It pushes you a bit hard, but you can sit reading while you do it. After that, he got me out walking on 2 crutches. Last time it was just 1, so that was a bit of an oddity. Took me down a corridor and up and down a flight of stairs to make sure I could do it. Two sticks at a time, coming up and down.
That was a lot for Tuesday morning, wasn't it?
It did seem a lot.
Because they were wanting to get you sorted to go home.
And I didn't quite catch the French because he was a bit fast with it, but he was talking to somebody outside the door of my room saying he's being discharged rather quickly. Quicker than most, I think. But, nevertheless. So, got home by Tuesday afternoon. The week's been a bit tough. It's felt tougher than last time, but that might be my memory.
Well, no, I think it's because some of the week you were in hospital last time.
I suppose.
Having physio, and not... so you were having the physio and being gradually getting ready to come home on Thursday. So you had another 2 days in hospital.
And we have done some physio. Kathy's pushed against my knee to get it to bend while I've been sitting. I've had the electric chair again.
Electric chair.
Motoring up and down. Not that electric, another sort. It's the one you see in afternoon television. They sponsor afternoon television programs, which I sit watching and then realise I'm watching people in the same kind of chair I'm in.
I tried to get a proper electric chair. They don't sell them anymore.
No, they use lethal injection.
I don't think our voltage would cope with it anyway.
It would take too much with it.
Yeah.
So we've done that. I've sort of walked up and down. I've been managing the stairs one at a time initially, but I've fairly soon got to being able to 2 at a time, just about.
Did you mean what, coming up and down properly?
Yes.
Rather than shuffling up?
Instead of one at a time. with crutches to start with, on one crutch and hanging on to the other. Now I'm managing that without crutches. In fact, I'm getting around the house without crutches, really, and just about in and out. I think when I go to proper physio tomorrow in Chauvigny, I'll use a stick because it's handy walking down the street to get to the place from the park, wherever we park, just to indicate to other pedestrians that I'm going to lurch a bit and you need to get out of my way. And I've had some poor nights' sleep. And I think, at least partly, I think that's because I've been taking analgesics sort of prophylactically, really. Paracetamol, which is what they prescribed. But they prescribed another thing. I can't remember what it's called. I had started that.
Neopan.
Neopan. Comes in a glass vial, which you break open. You can inject it apparently, but I was given it orally. You dilute it with a bit of water. It tastes rather minty. And I had a few when I got home, because I've had very little pain. But began to realise it really, really bungs me out.
Constipating.
And
you were prescribed a drug on the prescription to combat that, but it wasn't available. It wasn't available. So you've been using Transipeg, which is something you use.
Transipeg, which is, or Transilane I've had before. Transipeg is what they've got now. It's I think, it's been okay before. I've used it occasionally, not regularly, particularly. Apparently, you can. So I began using that, but it took quite a while, which didn't help. It was quite uncomfortable. Not got a certain amount of griping occasionally. So it took a while for that to clear.
But I bought you some dried apricots, didn't I?
Oh yeah,
because you won't eat prunes.
No.
So dried apricots, I think, are probably doing it.
They helped.
Yeah, you need to be doing those daily.
Yeah. So our usual regime has slightly gone by the by. I mean, we still don't eat till lunchtime, but
has it gone by the by?
A bit.
We're still stopping at 6-ish.
Well, occasionally I eat a bit more because
you do, yeah. Yeah, you've had a couple of evenings where you've had, yeah.
But in contrast to having some really poor nights when I felt like I haven't slept at all, and I disturb Kathy because I'm trying to turn over in the bed onto one side or the other. Last night I slept really well.
Didn't notice me leaving or coming back, did you, last night?
No,
didn't know I'd got up.
Yeah. So today I feel good, and we've had Benoit, the community nurse, come and do a dressing again this time, take a blood sample for platelets, because I'm still self-injecting subcutaneously an anticoagulant, which you need after an operation. I think I've got another couple of weeks or something on that. I'm not sure now.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It's 35 days and you've only done 7 days.
And, I've got compression stockings on my legs. Very fetching. We haven't found any suspender belts for them yet. Made Benoit laugh and I said we're looking for them in my French. So things are feeling good today. I had felt a bit stuck, and I sort of, today is a day of light at the end of the tunnel-ish. In fact, we're just emerging into daylight, I think. So good. The cat doesn't leave me alone. As soon as I sit down, she's on my lap. Sheep comes and calls on me at the door. I have to go and see her a bit and scritch her head. Her wool is nice and fluffy at the moment. It goes tougher. It gets into sort of braids or something.
It's really soft, isn't it, on her head? Winter,
but it's soft.
Yeah, I think the wax, because they've got like a lanolin, isn't it? It's lanolin, and I think over winter gets a bit hard, and
yeah.
but she's really, really soft. Not that she lets me squitch her much, but she's very soft at the moment.
Neither me. She's always been a bit standoffish, but she does seem to want to see me briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So we might go out for a walk this afternoon, mightn't we?
What?
It's going to be a nice day. It's going to be 22.
True.
It might be this time last year. I don't know what day it was. We went into Ontini and just went and wandered along over the river. Just looked over the river. It was a beautiful day, and you drove home. Everybody got told off for driving home. You shouldn't be driving.
Who said that?
My daughter.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, and another person.
Somebody else.
If something happened, but you actually drove home from.
Who was the other one?
I can't remember. You drove home from the village, and that was only.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
It was either day 7 or day 9, but yeah.
Because we had the automatic then, mind you.
Yeah.
That was my right leg.
Which you needed to use. Whereas this time, you don't use your right leg. You're not driving, by the way, but we're just,
No, I'm not.
You don't want to, do you?
Bothered, yeah.
No.
I'll wait till my physio. My physiotherapist, we've got the same physiotherapist booked. And given how old I am, she looks like she's 14 and still at school. That's me. But last time...
You're going to repeat this. You did this in another vlog. Some of what you're saying now is you've said in another vlog. What's your name?
I don't know. Start asking me the difficult questions. Just like that, out of the blue.
So we might go for a walk.
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice. Just a little...
short walk.
Visit out somewhere.
Yeah.
I won't make you go down and do the chickens yet.
Oh, no. Well, even Ben once said I shouldn't do that.
No, well, me too. Okay, so it's good that you're feeling better today. I think I might have been picking up on how you were feeling maybe yesterday, because I was feeling a bit off yesterday, wasn't I? Yesterday evening, I was feeling a bit maudlin. And I wonder whether I was picking up you feeling that it was a bit tough. Maybe.
I don't know. I felt particularly tough yesterday evening. But
but yesterday morning.
Just a continuation of the same.
You'd had a bad night. You slept 3 times yesterday in your chair.
Yeah.
So by the time you'd had your third sleep, I said to you, "Do you feel better now?" You seemed better.
Yeah.
But up until then, you were not. So I just wonder whether I was picking that up yesterday.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you're just difficult to live with. It's difficult to decide.
Yeah, that's quite possible. I can believe that, yes.
Okay. Right. Thanks for that.
De rien.
And
I'll send you the facture.
You will?
Oh.
Well, you know what you could do with that.
Yes.
I'll pay you with your money.
Oh, yeah. Ta-ta. Au revoir. À bientôt.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah. Ta-ta.
What is it in Spanish?
Hasta la vista.
Oh, I don't know. That sound, yeah, I'm not sure it is. Hasta la vista. Anyway, bye.